Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be letting you know about some hair extensions that I have been recently trying out, and these were sent to me by Irresistible Me Hair. They did reach out to me and ask me if I wanted to try some of their hair extensions, and I of course said yes because I want to be Beyonce every day of my life. So of course I had to go for the ones for volume, not so much for length because I'm happy with the length of my hair, but I definitely want it to look more big. Like the bigger the hair, the better. Or if you're Dana, the bigger the hair, the closer to God, is what she always says. So they came to me in this box here. So it's just the Irresistible Me Hair Extensions box. They were really packaged really cute. I really liked it. You open it up and there's this girl here with their website. And then inside the box it says, "We're into love letters and all that cheesy stuff, so don't even try to resist. Hopefully the feelings are mutual. Take a photo and use hashtag IrresistibleGram." Oh, I didn't use that hashtag. "On any of your social media channels to prove it. We'll take it personally and show the world your message." So that's a really nice packaging. I'm into stuff like that. It's like the Glam Glow masks that you open up and they say hello sexy. I love stuff like that. So the next thing I noticed right off the bat about the packaging was I love the way that they were sent, because you get this little pouch here. This part here is completely separate from this part here. So they give you a few hair extensions to take out and you can try them in your hair with the color, with the length, everything. If you're happy with them, wonderful. If you're not happy with them, you can still send back this large part and get your money back or do an exchange. So that was really nice. I really appreciated the way that those were packaged. There's seals on here that says void of return if removed. So you definitely have to just open this little piece first, try on the hair extension, and then see what you think. I ordered my hair extensions in Platinum Blonde, which of course were too light for me, definitely up here on this part of my hair. And I did have to color them, which was a process. It was a lot more work than I thought it would be. When we were originally talking about what color I wanted, because I do have ombre hair, I said I'm a lot more comfortable working with hair color than I am with bleach, so I think I'd rather go as light as possible and then just color the top of them. Sounds easy, right? Oh my god, I'll tell you guys about that in a second. But when they came, this is the color that they were. I saved this little one because I knew I was going to want to show you guys the color. So this is Platinum Blonde, if you were interested in these hair extensions. And as you can tell up against my hair here, they would blend on the bottom, but up here it's like not happening. So this is what I did. First, I put a box color on it that was simply light brown, just trying to deepen up the top, which turned them gray. And I do know, as a beauty advisor, I do a lot of training, and there is a little bit of hair color training, but not much. So I did remember them telling me that if you have color, if you have blonde color that has absolutely no pigment in it, if it's just blonde, you need to fill it with something before you put your darker color on. So I thought, okay, great, now I have gray hair extensions on the top. I left the bottom alone and didn't even touch them. Then I went over that with the Clairol Natural Light Auburn, which is a beautiful color. When I actually did this, I wanted auburn hair. I still want auburn hair because of the way that this looked. It was so beautiful. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth it for me to try and go auburn on the bottom and keep my my top hair my natural color. But, oh, I want some of that red in my hair because it was just beautiful. And then after I let that process, I rinsed it out, I conditioned them, let them dry. Then the next day I went over it with the Natural Medium Cool Brown, also from Clairol. And two mistakes that I made with this guy here. I definitely should have used a light brown and not a medium brown because they went too dark. And my second mistake was I think I should have used a golden brown instead of a cool brown, because I love my hair when it's really cool toned. So ashy, super, super ashy. I don't like anything too yellow or too gold or too warm. Somehow over the years, my hair has been super, super warm. And I didn't realize how warm my hair was until I had these in my hair. And it was just like, apparently I've turned into like a golden goddess recently. I don't know how that happened. But I do usually prefer my hair when it's a lot more cool toned, which is why I picked this one. So I should have got a light golden brown. I think that would have been a lot easier, because when these came out they were way too dark and they had to be soaked in dish soap overnight, which again I'm sure is not good for the extensions. but I had to get that color out of there, and I wasn't going to go in and start using bleach and things like that. So this is what the extensions came out to look like afterwards. So they're still darker than my natural hair. Not too much, but definitely darker. And I didn't get the gradient effect that I really wanted. I wanted them to be a little bit more ombre. I feel like they're just kind of dark and then they go into light. But the good thing with ombre hair is that when you curl it, you can't tell mistakes like that. And I very rarely wear my hair straight, so I didn't have a problem with that. I will tell you though, these extensions have really held up through what I've put them through. They've been colored 3 times, washed 3 times, combed through, processed, rinsed out, conditioned, sat in dish soap overnight. Like I've been a lot harder on them than I should have been probably, but I just needed to get the color right so I could physically wear them. So you get 2 pieces like this. So you get, these are just like little small 1 clippers that you could probably put like maybe here, but I just figured for the sake of showing you guys the different colors, I would just keep those separate so you guys could see the before and the after. You get some clips that have 3, you get some clips that have 2, and then you get some, 1 big clip that has 3 different layers on it. So I am obviously going to do a blog post about this as well, so you guys can see the pictures of the actual hair. You can't now because it's in my hair. But I will take pictures of them so that you can see them laid out. There still might be a few little mistakes in the hair coloring, but again, that's all my fault. I'm not a hairdresser. A lot of people think I am. I'm not. I don't know anything about hair. So that was kind of a scary process for me to try and match these to my hair. If you are in the same boat as me and you decide to get hair extensions, I would just take them to a professional and let them do it themselves, because it's not even so much that it was so much work, but it's so time consuming. Like for me to be able to just get that done in 1 visit, that would have been way better than me having this like 7-day process of trying to get my hair extensions the right color. So yeah, I'm really happy with them. I'm happy with the way they feel. I always get so scared when I rinse them out because they look so tangled and so like almost matted. But when I put hair conditioner in them and then went through them with like a thick, a wide tooth comb, they just brushed right out and they still feel super, super soft. So I'm happy with that. They curl really well. They hold style quite well. And obviously you can color them with hair color because they are real hair. I got the 18 inches length, which I'm happy with. Like I said, I didn't want to make my hair too much longer because I am happy with the length of it. I really just wanted to thicken it up. So I got the 220 gram weight, which I believe is the highest that you can get on their website. No regrets about that because I definitely wanted to make my hair as thick as possible. Another thing that I noticed about the hair extensions that I do like is that I really like the clips that come with them. So you do get a few extra ones in your package just in case you want to add one, or if one comes loose you have a replacement for it. But I like the way that they really snap into place, because even if you don't have the thickest hair, which I do not, I have a lot of hair but it's very fine. Even if you have fine hair, these clips still grab onto it, and when you snap them, it's snapped in place. So they don't move around. You can take a brush and actually brush through your hair and you don't have to worry about it moving at all. And I've had no problems with that. The only thing I can say is that they are a little bit heavy, which you can do nothing about that. I mean, it is what it is. And I picked the thickest ones possible because I wanted the volume. And the only other thing is that if you flip your hair upside down, it's a little bit painful, only because the clips are obviously going to be pulling in your hair. You do need to be a little bit more careful when you're doing things like putting sunglasses up on your head and things like that. Not the smartest idea when you have hair extensions in, but again, that is something that you will get used to the more you wear them. The only thing that I noticed about these hair extensions is that, and I can show you actually on this piece that it's here, there's a little bit of fraying at the ends, like up near where the top of the clips are. Hopefully you guys can see that. Just a little bit of fraying, and especially on the big piece that had like 3 different layers on it, they had almost a little bit of like breakage at the top. So again, you guys aren't going to be able to see because it is very fine, but it's just like little hairs that aren't long. They're just broken off like right here. So that was a little concerning when I first got them, but when I got them in my hair, you can't even see it. And I don't know if that's the way that they're cut on purpose so that it gives you more volume. To be honest, I'm really not sure if that's the reason, if they're specifically made like that. It only really seems to be the one big piece that I have that issue with, so I don't know if that's like the volume maker, or I honestly don't know. Like I said, it's not a big enough deal for me to say I don't like the extensions, because I do. I think they're wonderful, but it's just something that I did notice on the product when I opened it up. And the really big piece, I will do a blog post so you guys can see the pictures again, but the really big piece I really like because it fits really nicely just right back here in the back of your hair. So I can wear that one by itself and just curl it in with my natural hair. And because my length isn't that different, because it's honestly not making my hair much longer than it is naturally, I can just wear that one piece to give me a little bit more of a volume in the back, and I don't have to add all of the other ones in. So for now, just for the sake of this video, I have every single piece in except for these two here that I kept for demonstration purposes. But I have every single piece of my hair. I still don't feel too thick, and I don't feel like my clips are showing. Like, I feel like my hair hides them really well, and I wouldn't be scared to go outside and see that you could... I feel like my natural hair hides the clips really well, and I wouldn't be scared to go outside for fear of my tracks showing. I have had hair extensions before in the past, and I don't know what it was about them, but you could see the clips no matter what you did. Like, no matter what you did, you could see those clips, and these ones tend to hide a little bit more easily, so I do appreciate that. I definitely would recommend these. If you're someone that wants hair extensions every single day, I'd probably recommend going and getting them physically sewn in. But if you're like me and you just want a pair for here and there, you just want a little bit of volume, you want to do something a little bit different, maybe you're going to a party, I think these are a fantastic option. I will say the shipping was so quick. I think I had them in like 5 days, and I live in the absolute middle of nowhere. So they came super quickly for me. I was happy about that. And I will link their website below. I will also link the blog post that's going to accompany this video. To be honest, all of the information that I've talked about will be on my blog as well, but I wanted to do a video about them because I want you guys to be able to physically see them in my hair. I'm talking so fast. And yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to do. There's not really any updates for you guys, and I will talk to you in my very next video. Thanks, bye.